things that I saw, and I was like, I need to know more about this, Seth. Tell me, how did you come up with Once Upon a Hero? Let me know. Like, tell me about this story. Why is it important?
Well, believe it or not, I came up with this story based off the name. I'm an artist, but I always wanted to write my own comic. Didn't know I could until I started working for Scout. Working for Scout, I did a lot of interviews, met a lot of writers, and just kind of went through the process. And they gave me the courage to write my own story. Um, so I like the name Once Upon a Hero, and I kind of based the whole story around that. It's an anthology series. This one in particular, number one, is based off of John Hartwell. He is a retired superhero known as a Westerner, as you can see there. And he's just trying to struggle. He's retired. He lost his powers over time, and he's struggling with living in everyday life. This right here is actually him, talking to his cat, because in the world of Once Upon a Superhero, um, all the superheroes are more into their followers, more into their selling their merch and stuff like that, trying to be influencers, and not really about saving people. So he's kind of just living in this clown world where, everyone's, just not the superhero that he used to be, and then he can't be a superhero, so it's just really frustrating to him. In the comic, you kind of go back, you get to see a flashback, so you get to see the Westerner and all his glory, and then the story kind of goes from there into by the end of the story you realize why he's such a great superhero.
He's like the Michael Jordan who can't play basketball and he's watching LeBron play. I'm
It,
sorry, I'm kidding. Don't send me hate mail.
these are actually some of the covers that they're seeing now. That's the one I did. um, this is Lady Angel. She's a character in the book. She's really full of herself. She's in it for the followers and you know and the money. A few more covers. Basically, my campaign. I have like 8 days left, and a little over halfway. I think I can still make it with everyone's help and support. Um, I have some stretch goals that maybe if we can reach. Soon as it gets back, I'm actually going to give everyone stickers. So I think that's cool, because a stretch goal usually means like beyond your goal. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give you something just for helping me meet my goal. This is the creators, myself, writer and creator, of course. Uh, Alper, he is from Turkey, and Serkin, he's from Turkey as well. They're the artist and the colorist. I tried to do the artwork myself, and I'm so attached to my own art that I couldn't get past the first page. So I've been friends with Alper, and he really helped out. You got Andrea, who works for Scout. He's a really, really, really good editor, and you never know how important it is to have an editor until you until you actually have one. Couldn't have done it without him. And then Joey Panetta, he's another friend of mine. He did the lettering and kind of like the graphics, putting the book together, and also the title for Once Upon a Hero. So without this team, I couldn't have done anything that I have already. And making a comic really is a team effort, man.
Yeah, you're not kidding at all. Let me ask you, you came up with this world. We're at the end of it. I think you're going to make your goal personally. So when this happens, could we see prequel stories of this character? Because I obviously can't ask what happens at the end.
Well, yes.
I
So
can do
not
a prequel, right?
Yeah, so not everyone has gotten the card that you have received when I seen you at the last con we were at, but that card actually turns into a 6-page origin story of the Westerner, um, and it could be potentially something I just send out to everyone because it really wasn't meant just for people that had the card. It was kind of meant for everybody, but they'll just get it first.
Got you. So we already have this campaign goes right like it should, and you get funded. We're going to get an additional comic book right away. That's
Uh, I would say more of an ash can. It's a 6-page origin story, but that's 6 more pages added to the the story in total.
Now, will that be printed in the final copy, or maybe later at a trade?
Maybe later in a trade, but for now it would just be digital.
All right, and we, like you said, 87 backers already, making the right choice. Not like you're over half. You're over halfway there,
Yeah.
so we're good with the piece. We just need a couple of you guys to jump on it and join the Once Upon a Hero. Who's your favorite character to dislike in this story? She said there's some bad superheroes in the world. Who's your favorite guy that you dislike?
My favorite that I dislike. Well, the favorite I dislike um, is not in the first issue, but I would say I can't say who I dislike without giving it away.
Gotcha.
But what I can tell you is what I do like. Probably my favorite character is his cat. His cat is just his best friend, and I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Is Kitty? Does Kitty got a name? Is Kitty a superhero?
Mitz. No, she's not a superhero. It's just Mitz. You know, but it keeps him sane. It's kind of like his way to talk to somebody without just talking to himself and feeling crazy.
This isn't John Wick, right? The cat's not going to die and he goes crazy. Tell us.
No, not a John Wick, but definitely the cat does play a part in the story, and it just helps him stay sane. I really base this off of, and we're wrapping up here on our 7 minutes, but I base this off of, like imagine a soldier being a soldier his whole life and then coming back from war and not being able to do what he's been doing his whole life. It would drive him crazy. It's like PTSD before a superhero.
Yeah, it's like retiring and not being able to do what you're